Hello everyone, this is Zero Prime and welcome to another episode of Zero Review, a series in which I review the games I played on my channel, and as usual I will either give a spoiler alert or more than likely I won't spoil the game that much for you. This is just my opinion on the games, so without further ado, let's get on with this episode. In today's episode, I'll be talking about the game Bathory the Bloody Countess. Now, in this game, this is a Steam game that is basically one of those find the items and puzzle games. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially you see a word that you have to find in a series of images. And the images, the object can be very well hidden in the background or mixed with the items, or it can be in plain in your sight. If you want to think about it this way, it's like a game of Where's Waldo, that you have to find Waldo in a huge crowd and everything. It's the same concept, but at least for this game, it's pretty much interesting and fun. And of course, basically, it has the story, not exactly, but it does involve the notorious Elizabeth Bartley, the Blood Countess. And for those of you that don't know her, she's basically well known for bringing in the village, the young maidens of the village that she ruled over, killing them, draining them their blood, either smearing it on her, ingesting it, or in even one account, she basically bathed in their blood, believing that their blood as maidens would give her eternal life. And supposedly she killed over 400 women, and that is a lot of blood if you think about it. And then eventually she killed off a nobleman's daughter, and that caused a whole trial and everything, but they couldn't execute her because of her royal nobility, so they just locked her in her tower until she passed away. Now, while this game doesn't really show that kind of much of a content, much details about that, it does have a similar tale that that basically does have the elements from that historical facts in the game, while not in bloody detail of that sort. If you want to know what I mean, essentially you play as a character that you're trying to find your sister in this town, and then you find out the history about the area and the castle where the Bloody Countess is. And again, I'm not gonna spoil it, so if you want to know more about that, it's available on Steam. And I always enjoy playing puzzle games here every now and then, and find the items games are pretty interesting as well, because they do offer a few challenges. And most of the games on the Steam that have this, they have the mechanic of which if you're uncertain where the object is, you can hit the hint button to help you find out where that item is. Of course, there's a cooldown period, you have to wait before you can use it again. And of course, if it gets too complicated, it has the option that you can switch over to a more simple way of finding the items in order to progress through the game. So it is nice that it gives options to people that want to have the full challenge of the game, but if there's some people that may find it a bit too challenging, I know, but it does give an easier option for those people, so it's pretty interesting as well. I would definitely say if you like these kind of puzzle games and such, I would say definitely give this one a try, that you can find it on Steam. And that's all the time I have for this episode, so as usual everyone, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a comment below, subscribe for more video update, share this on your Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and all other social medias. And don't forget to hit the like button to help out the channel, and to turn on the notification bells to be up to date on my channel. And as usual, I have a Patreon account in my description down below if you want to help support the channel. And as usual, thank you everyone, and have a pleasant day.